Top 10 most dangerous places in the world. While there are plenty of places in the world that would easily pass as the reflection of paradise, there are others where one is not even advised to tread owing to unknown dangers that lurk in every corner. From its churning, sometimes stormy atmosphere to its shifting tectonic plates, the Earth can be a dangerous place. Today, we will be taking a look at places you would want to visit but are dangerous and places that you would never want to set foot in. Here are the top 10 most dangerous places in the world. Number 10, Istanbul, Turkey. No one knows when the North Anatolian Fault will rupture, but one thing is certain, it will rupture. The resulting earthquake could be very bad news for the 12.8 million people in Istanbul. For the past century, earthquakes on the North Anatolian Fault in northern Turkey have been creeping westward. The last big quake happened in 1999, when a 7.6 magnitude tremor devastated the city of Izmit. The official death toll was around 17,000, but a 2004 estimate by University of Brasilia researcher Vasile Marza put the number at 45,000. The next time the ground shakes, scientists expect that it will be even further west, just south Istanbul. A January 2010 study in the journal Nature Geosciences found that tensions along the fault are building and could trigger multiple small to moderate quakes. Or the fault could go all at once. In March, USGS geophysicist Tom Parsons told that the chances of Istanbul being hit by a magnitude 7 or greater quake in the next 25 years are between 30 and 60%. Number 9, Omyakon. Omyakon is a small village located in the Omyakonski district in Russia. This place is considered to be one of the most dangerous places because of its extreme climatic condition. The severe temperature makes it impossible for life to sustain in this region. The temperature drops to as low as -40 degrees Celsius, making it impossible for tourists or travelers to visit the place safely as not many can survive this temperature. Apart from the heat, people do not visit this place as no vegetables are available and nothing can be grown, so the lack of food is another major issue. Only about 500 people have managed to settle down in this place and survive the bitter cold. Number 8, Lake Natron. The ring of salt marshes along the edge of Lake Natron isn't fooling anyone. This lake is better known as one of the most inhospitable areas on Earth. North Tanzania's Lake Natron looks and acts a lot like a lake of fire. The lake's high levels of natron make its waters corrosive to human skin and eyes, sometimes reaching a pH level of over 12. The lake also contains red-colored bacteria, resulting in its unique pink-red hues. Even if most species cannot handle the 120-degree lake water, cyanobacteria have made natron their home and turned the lake its trademark reds and oranges. Surprisingly, 2.5 million lesser flamingos call Lake Natron their home, considering that it is one of their only breeding grounds, further making the protection of the lake a priority for the climate. Number 7, Mount Washington. The summit of Mount Washington holds the world record for the fastest winds on the surface of the Earth. The highest recorded speed here is 203 miles per hour. The strong winds, however, are not the only concern in this area. The freezing temperatures that can drop as low as -40 degrees and continuous heavy snowfalls make Mount Washington a very dangerous place. Despite its modest height of 6,288 feet, Mount Washington is one of the world's deadliest peaks. The loads that the human body experiences at the top of it can be compared to the ones it would experience on the peak of Mount Everest. Number 6 is the Danakil Desert. One of the most uninhabited environments in the world is the Danakil Desert in East Africa. With temperatures that regularly exceed 50 degrees Celsius or 122 degrees Fahrenheit, volcanoes and geysers that spew toxic gas, the Danakil Desert is not an easily accessible location for travel enthusiasts. Your physical health can take a massive hit even if you stay there for a short period of time. The most adverse effects occur due to the presence of high concentration of poisoning vapors of sulfur in the region. This region is a volcanically active area, and on top of that, to increase the risk, the air temperature in the desert rarely falls below 50 degrees Celsius, thereby making the Danakil Desert one of the most dangerous areas in the world. Number 5, Gates of Hell. In the hot, expansive Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, near the 350-person village of Darvaza, is a hole 230 feet wide that has been on fire for over 40 years. Though technically called the Darvaza gas crater, Locals know the crater as the Gates of Hell. Its fiery glow can be seen for miles around. The Gates of Hell crater was created in 1971 when a Soviet drilling rig accidentally punched into a massive underground natural gas cavern, causing the ground to collapse and the entire drilling rig to fall in. Having punctured a pocket of gas, poisonous fumes began leaking at an alarming rate. To head off a potential environmental catastrophe, the Soviets set the hole alight, figuring it would stop burning within a few weeks. Decades later, and the fiery pit is still going strong. The Soviet drilling rig is believed to still be down there somewhere, on the other side of the Gates of Hell. Amazingly, despite the crater's foreboding name and ever-present flames, people still trek into the desert to witness the site in all its blazing glory. The country's government hopes it'll become a tourist site, and the nearby desert has already become a popular place to wildcamp. Number 4, NOTRTH Sentinel Island. If any group of people qualify for the term, lost tribe, it is the Sentinelese. Like other Andaman Island natives, they have managed to live for thousands of years near one of the most ancient sea routes while avoiding any influence from outside civilizations. Situated in the Bay of Bengal, the Andaman Islands have been known to outsiders since ancient times. Andaman Islanders respond with intense hostility at any attempt of outside contact, hurling arrows and stones at any unlucky visitor approaching their shores. In 2006, Sentinelese archers killed 2 fishermen who were fishing illegally within range of the island, and drove off the helicopter that was sent to retrieve their bodies with a hail of arrows. The current policy of the Indian government is to leave the islanders alone. There are currently no planned attempts to contact the Sentinelese, and access to North Sentinel Island is strictly forbidden. The population of North Sentinel Island is estimated at 250 individuals. They wear no clothes, but wear leaves, fiber strings or similar material as decorations. Headbands made from vines appear to be fashionable items among men. There are no signs of agriculture on the island. Although most of their tools and weapons are made from stone and animal bones, the tribe seems to make use of metal fragments that end up washed on their shore. Number 3, Death Valley. Established on October 24, 1994, Death Valley National Park is a beautiful but challenging landscape where unique wildlife have developed ingenious adaptations to the arid, harsh environment. As the hottest, driest and lowest national park, Death Valley is a land of extremes. In July 2018, the hottest place on Earth experienced its hottest month on record. The average temperature was 108.1 to the power of 0 F, including overnight lows. Daytime highs reached a temperature of 127 to the power of 0 F for 4 days in a row. The extreme heat of Death Valley has killed people in the past. It will continue to kill those who do not honor this extreme climate. Death Valley does not forgive those who are not careful. Death Valley is a good example of the violence of nature. It contains evidence of several ancient volcanoes that caused huge explosions. Evidence of one of these explosions is called Ubehabi crater. The explosion left a huge hole in the ground almost 1.5 kilometers wide. In many areas of Death Valley, it is easy to see where the ground has been pushed up violently by movement deep in the earth. This movement has created unusual and beautiful rock formations. Some are red, others are dark brown, gray, yellow or black. Other areas of rock look as if some huge creature violently broke and twisted the earth to create unusual, sometimes frightening shapes. Number 2, Snake Island. Off the shore of Brazil, almost 93 miles away from downtown São Paulo, is Ilha da Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island. The island is untouched by human developers for a very good reason. Researchers estimate that on the island live between 1 and 5 snakes per square meter. The snakes live on the many migratory birds that use the island as a resting point. Between 1 and 5 snakes per square meter might not be so terrible if the snakes were, say, 2 inches long and non-venomous. The snakes on Queimada Grande, however, are a unique species of pit viper, the golden lancehead. The lancehead genus of snakes is responsible for 90% of Brazilian snakebite-related fatalities. The golden lanceheads that occupy Snake Island grow to well over 1/2 meter long, and they possess a powerful fast-acting venom that melts the flesh around their bites. The potent venom of this species evolved due to the need for the snake to quickly incapacitate and kill seabirds that land on the island's trees before they are able to fly away. On an island ecosystem occupied by hundreds of competitors, the deadly venom of the golden lancehead maximizes its potential to feed and survive. Golden lanceheads are so dangerous that, with the exception of some scientific outfits, the Brazilian Navy has expressly forbidden anyone from landing on the island. Number 1. Death Road. The Yungas Road in Bolivia has earned the nickname Death Road, and is included in several lists of the planet's most dangerous routes. Built in the 1930s by Paraguayan prisoners during the Chaco War, at places, it was cut into the steep cliffside. One side of the road is solid rock, and the other falls off into a 600-meter abyss. Most of the road is only 3.5 meters wide, and some sections are unpaved, without guardrails. Warm and humid winds from the Amazon hit upon the eastern slopes of Andes, bringing heavy rains and fog, drenching the already dangerous road in torrents of water. There are numerous mudslides and tumbling rocks, and small waterfalls occasionally rain down from the cliffsides. Such conditions made several precautions necessary. Special rules apply at Yungas Road. While the rest of Bolivia drives on the right side, here vehicles drive on the left. A driver on the left has a better view of the edge of the road. Furthermore, descending vehicles never have the right of way and must move to the outer edge of the road. This forces fast vehicles to stop so that passing can be negotiated safely. The government of Bolivia is trying to improve safety on its roads, but construction in such extreme terrain is costly and slow. The northernmost section of the original road has been replaced by an alternative route with a modern and much safer two-lane motorway. Visiting such places would definitely send shivers down one's spine. Like the video. Drop us a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome content like this. Thanks for watching.